Hey.
True love, anticipating. True love, and Gemini dating. I got plans.
Is Burgermeister like a real term?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
Nope.
I always thought it was something that Guy Fieri made up, right?
A Burgermeister?
Yeah.
It does sound like a sandwich.
Dude, he loves it.
Good morning. Here we are. It is Friday, the 18th of October.
Friday. Good morning, Diane.
Morning.
Oh, here, let me get on so I can say hi.
Billy, good
I want
morning.
to say hi. Billy, I want to say hi.
Yeah, Billy's a top fan.
Billy.
Nice.
No messing around.
Nice,
Like
bro.
Billy, it's like
Got
Billy
the-
Madison with your
Morning,
mask on.
Erica.
Got the
Yeah,
diamond.
kinda.
Top fans get the diamond. How do you become a top fan?
It's like based on interactions and how often they're on our page and posting
Mhm.
and
Good morning.
I think I interact with our page pretty often. I'm not a top fan.
Obi, I like that UCF shirt. Did
Thank
you
you,
buy
buddy.
that or did they give that to you?
No, this was a gift from UCF's football department.
Damn.
Their athletics.
Do you have one of those
But
too?
this is about to come off because I got to get my my lead-in hose here.
Yeah, if you want to do that off camera, I will tell you the area to your right, you're safe. Over here. It's looking good.
Shimon.
Did you guys hear about the honor flight and what Obi's doing in the morning?
Shimon.
Super cool.
Ooh. You might have broke Ashley's camera with
Need
that.
that back.
It's all froze up.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm
Did it
kidding.
really?
No. No, it's still working. Good.
Slater
Like-
got 30 minutes of sleep last night.
30 minutes of sleep. And I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing glasses underneath my Nacho Libre mask. In about 7 minutes, we will be revealing my
Your
brand
head.
new hairdo.
Your head.
It's pretty good. But I have glasses on underneath because next Friday, is it under the knife? We lost connection. Are we back? We're back. Okay.
Lost
we're
connection.
It like froze up for a minute. Now it's good.
It was the blob mask.
You think that's what it is?
Aw, thanks, Steven. That's just,
Blame it on the boogie.
we try.
All right, 7:33. Okay, so we've got another couple minutes here before let's do the tease that you're revealing your head.
I don't know. It's funny. These things happen and you don't know what kind of shape your head is, you know, when it gets transformed. That really is nice. And that was all through Amazon that you got that?
Yep.
What?
You get
These are good.
everything
These
on
are
Amazon
these
now.
are
Do you guys remember?
heavy,
That's
like-
hard. Do you remember that Amazon originally it was just books, right?
Really?
Yeah, I do remember that.
They were just tied into if you was it Barnes and Noble that they were connected to? You guys probably know.
Here we go. 20 seconds. Blame it on the boogie. All right, 8 seconds. 8 seconds. 7 seconds.
Remember P1.
Obie and Ashley here on K92.3. Okay, so we are live on our Facebook. Obie and Ashley live right now, so this way you can see two different things that are going on in the studio. One, I've got to get my leader hosen outfit on as I'm the Burgermeister for the brewery,
That's
bringing
so
in
great, man.
Oktoberfest.
So
Yes.
you're going to be in it basically from now until like tonight.
Yes, in this German outfit. So that's one thing. Number two is why is Slater wearing a Nacho Libre mask?
It's like also Billy Madison, like the Blob wrestling
Right.
magazine.
Yeah. Well,
We've got something to reveal on air and on Facebook Live next. Okay, there we go.
all right.
Where'd you go?
So how's it going, guys? Sorry that we froze up for a minute. We do appreciate if we do freeze, if you can let us know, because we are watching and we do look frozen at sometimes, but it's just like anything else. We appreciate that. Did you guys hear about what Michael Jordan was doing? What he did for the good people? Did you hear the story?
Miguel?
He helped open up a clinic for low-income families in North Carolina, dropped a bunch of money. because he's tied in there because he was, grew up in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So he was another
College.
person doing the right thing.
That's cool.
Miguel Jordan.
Are you putting those on?
I am. They're heavy and they're so like leathery.
It smells like a mitt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a catcher's mitt.
Yeah. That actually used to be my nickname.
Mitt?
Was catcher's mitt. Because I used to when I started in radio, when I was in Iowa, I would get one of those aluminum, the aluminum things you put in front of you when you go out tanning, and it catches the sun
Yes.
and
Yeah,
reflects it back up.
The reflector.
So there was a period of time where I had one heck of a tan, and they said my face looked like a leather catcher's mitt, so they would call me CG for catcher's mitt, for a catcher's glove.
That's bullying.
Yeah.
That's mean.
All right, Cindy Eck, good to see you. Angie, good to see you. Sarah King. Hey, Sarah! What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
Sarah. I saw Sarah was in
Yes,
a
Debbie.
place where Cassidy Pope was
Lynette, Debbie, what's up?
performing.
Lynette,
Where-
don't
where-
watch and
where's
drive. Be careful. We don't condone that.
All right, y'all. Things are about to get really personal here.
Obi's. Do you want sound?
That's true, Debbie.
I've never been to the Golden Banana,
No
but I
plans.
imagine that's the music that they play.
At the Golden Banana.
Yeah.
Tammy,
Sounds
I
iffy.
can go get some for
That's
sure.
where Ashley's bachelorette party's going to be.
At the Golden Banana.
Golden banana.
Would
What?
you
They
ever?
serve
Who's in charge of your bachelorette?
a couple, like the girls. We're all kind of.
So there's not like
planning.
one in particular?
Not really.
So where
It's already
are you
planned.
going again?
We're going to the Bahamas.
That's right.
My birthday weekend.
Are
I'm
you-
turning 32 before I say I do.
But do you know that's nice. Do you know what's happening there? Like the plans?
We're not doing anything crazy.
You're
like
not.
We're not into all that.
Ah.
I don't want
You're
to.
not going to like a drag
Lame.
show? I feel like that's an in thing
no
nowadays.
stripper type thing. That's kind of gross.
You
Dude,
go
at
to the
least-
Pale
at-
Plantain.
At least a pillow fight that you could record for us.
That would be fine. I don't think
That-
that's a thing of the past,
That-
right?
That would be
Like
appropriate.
pillow fights at bachelorette parties. I think that stopped back in the 80s because of Nancy Reagan.
Why?
Oh,
What
she
did
didn't
she have
like
to
a
do
lot
with
of
it?
stuff.
She didn't
Nancy
like drugs.
Nancy
I mean,
Reagan was
we were
against
started
drugs.
Can we talk about the guy who said areola on O-Town Showdown today?
there.
You guys hear that? If you did not hear that, that is going to be a must listen on the podcast.
When we started talking about strippers, all I could think about was areola.
Hold on
So,
one second, hold on.
It is a lot. And you know what's funny?
hey, Rebecca, wow.
Is that I'm glad we didn't describe it anymore because if we did, the
Yeah.
FCC would have been like, you're
Here, let me
describing nipples too much.
Let me see if I could send this down to them.
Do you live in Australia or are you visiting?
All right. Good morning, you. Give you that.
Mermaid.
Question number 2.
What's the name of the Little Mermaid? You guys hear that?
Sonia.
What you got, Shane?
Areola.
Ariel.
That is so close.
Friday.
That's actually the that's
I'm glad you didn't go any further with
the
that.
inside of a nipple.
I can't give you that one, Shane. I can't give you that one. Disney would be pissed at us. Okay, Tina for the steal.
Ariel.
That's the answer. That's the
Oh
answer.
man, that is hilarious. That's good stuff.
Holy heck.
All right, 50 seconds before we go live with this.
What is Sarah saying? We saw her last night, I think. I posted that we were eating dinner and could see her right on stage. Who are you talking about?
Cassidy Pope.
Oh.
She was, I think, in North Carolina. Is that where you're at, Sarah? Something like that.
That's cool.
Hey, you want to start this out? You want to start this out with your big plans for the weekend, Obi?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't get any German music. Hold on.
Oh, man.
I gotta...
You get time. All you had to do is toss it in P1. Thank you guys for your support and listening to us and waking up, too. It means a lot.
Obie and Ashley, K92.3, Orlando's #1 for New Country. All right, so we're on a mission in here. Okay, so first of all, I kind of just took off all my clothes in front of everybody on the stream. Here, let me get the appropriate music.
I
Oh, that's
mean,
nice.
HR. just kidding. We don't have an HR.
We don't get laughed. It was too much for us.
I didn't
for
even
real,
notice you changed so quickly, but that outfit is legit.
It is legit, and it does smell like a legit catcher's mitt.
Yeah, like it's a lot of leather going on.
So what I'm wearing right now in front of the Facebook Live camera is the Lederhosen. So this is the traditional German outfit, and today I've been given the responsibilities, trusted with the responsibilities of tapping the Oktoberfest keg
I love
at
that.
the local brewery, thus issuing in Oktoberfest.
I love it.
When is that happening? People can watch for
So,
free?
yeah, 4 o'clock. Well, and here's the thing is that for real, like people have messed this up in the past, and so legit kegs, like full wooden barrel kegs of
Right.
beer have gone wasted because the person who tapped it the wrong way and the keg exploded. So anyways.
Wait, so people can come out. It's in Winter Garden, right?
4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock today is when the festivities start. We're going to have a couple horses out there. It's going to be a scene. So that's why I'm in my... I want to stretch this outfit on because the last time I tried it on here in the studio, it was... You know how when you wear something new, like new shoes and whatnot? So I'm today I'm going to try to stretch it out a little bit.
Are you nervous? Are you afraid you're going to tap it wrong? Have you ever tapped a wooden barrel?
Girl, let me tell you how many times I've tapped that.
You
know what I mean?
knew you were going to go there. I knew you were going to go there.
He's good at it.
No. We're good. Now, there is a second thing that's happening here in the studio. As we just had the legend, Garth Brooks, here. That would have been the pinnacle, right? Of us to get Slater's head with all that hair in front of Garth. Question is, did Garth cut it?
We're live on Facebook right now, by
we're
the way.
live
Like,
on
you can
Facebook,
see
and I
the
want the
video.
reveal. I'm just slipping to the
Here,
side.
here, you know what?
I have a Nacho Libre mask on
Did it happen?
because I wanted the big reveal. Now I've had my head only shaved once in the past, like ever. Okay, and I know my head is shaped. There are some odd spots to it.
Yeah, bro, you got
Okay.
alien head. Alien
Yeah,
head.
like I can feel it right now, and I think it's because I fell out of my crib. I used to jump out when I was a little baby,
Stop.
so it mushed my brain around. But we did ask him if he would cut my hair, and security was so intense at the barn that unfortunately he was not able to do it because I couldn't get scissors past security. I was joking around with Obi. You remember what I said to you? I said, my undergarments, I have a hidden pocket. And I slipped in some sewing scissors in there. Do you think it'll go off in the metal detector? And he said, don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I
It's
said
not
it.
worth
Yeah,
it?
I mean, I mean, just because there were so many different individuals out there was so many uncertainties that just one of our own staff members coming in with a set of scissors.
Well,
yeah,
what
right.
now though? Because we're getting tons of messages of people being like, "Please cut Slater's hair. Please cut it." Like, so now what?
Nah, I'm gonna get one of my girls. I'm gonna get one of my girls from the south side to come in here and cornrow.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Cornrow your head.
I'm not just gonna cut it. I'm gonna let it grow, and I will get it cut at one point because they can make a longer wig. So if it goes 11 inches, 12 inches, I will find the right person that finds it in their heart that they want to do it, and then I will cut it for a charity so they can make a wig for a child with cancer.
Soon it's
So
gonna be
that'll-
your wife cutting it in your sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
bro.
tonight.
Seriously. Still got the hair, guys.
Yeah, well, thank you for your guys' support. I promise we're trying our best, and it's nothing against Garth. We didn't say
we strategized.
So we're off
strategized.
the air right now. So what you guys are getting, this is bonus stuff
Yeah, this is
that
raw.
no one else is hearing. But Obi and I, by the way, your garments are so good, Obi. So Obi, Ashley, and I were backstage with Garth and got a chance to hang out. And it was brought up, but there were no scissors back there. I even looked. He had like a fruit platter tray,
And he had a makeup kit.
and he had a makeup kit. And like, so I looked at the fruit platter tray, and I'm like, a bunch of forks. But there was no butter knife or anything else that we could do. And the other thing that was there was a makeup kit, and Obi had an experience with the person. Here, let me do this as you're messing around with it.
Yep.
Talk about that experience with the makeup.
Well, first and foremost, I looked in the makeup kit because I was looking for anything, eyebrow scissors, whatever type of scissors that we could use. But Garth's people did not like the fact that I wanted to take pictures of his makeup kit. I thought that was cool. And the way that I explained it is that naturally we've been trained to look for fun stuff to show you behind the scenes. And it was a real excuse. It was a genuine excuse, and they loved it. But no scissors. Not even a knife. Not even a knife. Which probably would have been a little more psycho looking than scissors.
Yeah. Local morning show host shows up at Garth with knife.
With knife, yeah.
I will say though, because the thing about men's underwear is there are several different pockets that you can like hide things. So,
Really?
huh? You didn't know that?
No.
Really? You got to look at Matt's underwear more. Does he do his
I
own
do his
laundry?
laundry. There's
You do
no
all of his
pockets.
laundry? Do you fold it up and put it back?
Yes, because he has a certain
What?
way he likes it, so I have to fold it.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. You're flat out like from the I Love Lucy era
You know.
of doing everything.
You know.
Wow. You're a rare
You guys
breed.
know his OCD tendencies.
You're a rare breed. And thank you guys for using that that
Dolly
hashtag.
said Dolly said for me to cut it.
That you should just do it?
Yeah.
You don't want to do it though, do you?
Oh gosh, you know how much I love to cut it?
Really?
Yes.
Now, does it look that bad? Am I styling it wrong? Is that why?
I think you purposely do that, and it looks creepier when you put it in front of your face. And if you were to walk at a playground,
Yeah.
I'd call the cops.
You would?
I mean, I do that anyways.
Sit
Especially
there
if
with
you didn't have your baby.
my pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. People come up to you. What are you doing here? Do you have a child here? No.
Hey.
Just love yours.
This one we did this that came up yesterday about the the Winter Garden Village, and if you're up in that clock tower again, we could cut his hair from up top of the clock tower, and everybody can get a piece.
I don't think. Here's the thing: is like I'd go back up in the tower, but I don't think they're gonna want me up there. I don't think they want me up causing a scene, kind of ruining up their vibe. So
I thought it was
that's
good.
something we'll have to figure out closer to the holidays.
is a fantastic city. The people love you. You're gonna be
I don't
messing
know.
with them,
I know, guys. Sorry.
huh? All right. Okay.
I'm gonna yawn off camera. I didn't mean to do that again.
So, yeah, you're yawning a lot. Did you not sleep at all last night?
This
Freaking
week.
party girl.
Yeah. So we didn't do what Matt wanted to do. Remember, I told you he wanted Waffle House on his birthday, and we didn't go.
Yeah,
and
what
I
did-
felt
so
bad.
So did you do dinner after the show?
No, we were so tired that I'm like, no, there's no way.
Hey,
Like we're celebrating. We knew we were gonna celebrate this weekend.
Yeah, tell them the Garth story about because he didn't. Was that his birthday dinner technically before he went in to see Garth?
Oh yeah, the sandwiches. If Matt
This is
finds
behind the
food
scenes.
anywhere, he'll eat it.
Yeah, this is behind the scenes. We haven't talked about this on the air. Will you share it with
Which
them?
is hilarious that you have a man who has OCD, yet he'll eat food from anywhere. And
Oh, what does he call it when they're at hotels and there's people leave like a whole pizza outside their door? Raccooning.
oh my god.
Does he do that?
Oh my god.
He did it once with these people in Tampa when they were all like had way too much to drink, and their neighbor next door at a hotel, I don't know if they knew who it was or not. There was a pizza box with a full pizza in it.
Man,
Like it was leftovers. I'm like, that's disgusting. How do you
That
know
is
they didn't
gross.
like spit on it, do something to it?
can I tell Matt's story, or you think he's gonna be upset?
No, you won't be
Okay.
upset.
Okay, so I'm next to we're waiting, and at this point, I'm so in my head just thinking that actually Garth's gonna cut my hair. We're gonna figure out a way to do it. So I'm not really listening to what Matt's saying. I'm standing next to Ashley's fiance, and there's a tray that I think the Seagram's people, because Seagram's.
It was definitely a sponsored area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a bunch of sandwiches and cookies. These sandwiches did look delicious.
They did.
It
It
looks-
was like a Publix ring almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looked like.
and they weren't being eaten. Like you could tell that there were already certain ones that had been eaten, so people already had their
Yeah.
full.
So this was about
So-
7:45. He went on at 8:15, so a half hour before. And Matt knew he wasn't gonna get any food for hours, and it was his birthday.
He hadn't
so,
eaten at all.
So he looks and he goes, "Hey, were those sandwiches?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're free sandwiches, man." He's like, "You think I get enough time to get one?" Now again, we're in the on deck circle waiting for a hangout with Garth Brooks, and Matt goes over, reaches over, and grabs the biggest honkin' sandwich he can find, and he takes a bite. And then we get told we're going in to see Garth Brooks.
Like right then.
Ashley's right in front and not looking at any of this happening. As Matt has it, sees that we have to go, shoves the entire thing in his mouth, and Ashley then turns around and goes, "Hey, babe, come on," and sees that he has this sandwich
Yeah.
in his mouth. What was your reaction? Like your gut
Like, I'm
reaction?
not surprised at all. It's whatever. He'll come in the back. Well, I wanted him to be with me because Garth met him with me before, so I wanted
Right.
him to put
The
Right.
correlation.
we were together.
Right.
Like,
right.
who is this guy? Anyway, side note, real quick on that. They're about to start the first ever all-female spacewalk. I just got an email. It's about to start.
That is so great.
One giant leap for womankind.
Oh, that's clever.
This is kind of maybe inappropriate. What if an astronaut chick had implants? Would those, like, do something weird in her body in space?
The silicone bubbles.
I
like,
think
would
they would
float.
I think like a screensaver, you know how they have those things? I think it would just be like bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah.
Yeah, he is going to Oktoberfest today.
Oh yeah, that was Kimmy Fellows. I forgot to answer your question. Yes, 4:00 today. I'm going to be tapping the Oktoberfest big barrel of beer. I wish I had a way to show them the video. I do.
Yeah, Diana. Matt's birthday was the day of the Garth show, so we
Yeah.
didn't do anything yet.
Do you have plans?
This weekend, we were just gonna like do absolutely nothing. Go to like a nice dinner.
Do you have anything like secretive? Do you want us to tell you what you should do? Obi, do you have any ideas? What do you think Matt would like? You know him
For
pretty
what?
good.
For what? For
his
anniversary?
birthday.
For a birthday?
He
Yeah.
got Garth Brooks for his birthday.
Yeah, that's good
but
enough.
That was kind of just set up.
And
like
he got a
that.
free sandwich.
Eh.
Well, and that is kind of funny because like we've talked about this with you guys that were out at the tent. Like even though this is part of our job, we don't get jaded by it. We know how lucky we are and grateful for these opportunities. But no matter what, if it's someone's birthday, like you got to postpone plans. You got to do something.
That's right. I
different.
hung out with Ryan Hurd for my birthday.
Yeah.
I won. It's a win.
What?
I hung out with Ryan Hurd. He had to deal with Garth Brooks.
Oh yeah.
I won.
Rough.
All right, 20 seconds, and then you know what? Why don't we also give them the keyword that's going to be
Ooh. Yeah.
ready here at 8 as
You
soon as we're done.
You guys should have that.
So we're about to get into the all access with Ashley, and then as soon as we're done with that, we'll give you the keyword before anybody else gets it. Coming up here at 8 o'clock with the K92.3 Country Cash
Hootie.
Grab.
That hootie drop too if you got it.
Hootie hoo! All right, going in.
Just a reminder that an hour from right now and all week long at 8:55, we've been doing the Zach Brown Band tickets to see him in Tampa this weekend. So definitely make sure you don't miss out on those. That's going to be a great show. Now, Tampa, that's like definitely a venue that has so many different shows there at that amphitheater. Hootie, Darius Rucker, all been part of that. But Hootie and the Blowfish specifically releasing a new song today. And if you listen to this song, it looks like a Hootie and the Blowfish, or sounds like one from back in the day. Like the Don't Let Her Cries. Hold Her Hand.
Which, by the way, were monster songs back in the 90s.
Totally. So Hootie and the Blowfish, they're releasing this as a country single. It's called Hold On.
We gotta hold on. We gotta hold on. There ain't nothing that a little love can't get us through. We gotta hold on.
Okay. I just want to be clear. Huge fan of Hootie and the Blowfish, right?
Yeah.
I'm also a huge fan of Darius, who's a good friend of the show. It sounds like a Darius song.
Totally.
I mean, besides maybe some background vocals. Anyways, you know who's really happy? Blowfish.
Absolutely.
They're happy to be back on the scene.
And so this song is part of a new album that they're going to be putting out on November 1st called In Perfect Circle. So yes, the band going to be very, very happy. But that is the new Hootie and the Blowfish song. Sounds like they're just a Darius Rucker song. Also, want to give you a heads up. Dan and Shay, word of the day that we've been doing all week. 9 o'clock hour, you are listening for when we drop that word in. Just going to give you a little reminder that the word today is Dan. Dan the man.
Ooh,
so whenever
it's easy to know.
Obi may use it in a sentence today in the 9 o'clock hour.
It's going to be ridiculous.
Could be talking about Dan
Yeah.
Marino.
Never know. But those are for Dan and Shay tickets to see them because we just had that show announced too. So win them before you can even buy them tickets for Dan and Shay.
We'll do them right in the beginning of the 9 o'clock hour. There you go. That makes it even
that's almost-
easier. That makes it even easier.
Nice. Well, hey, I just want to hit this real quick because we had Lauren Elena on the show this morning, which is great, and you can always check out on the podcast. But we're going to get you to Los Angeles on the set of Dancing with the Stars. So cool. I mean, you see these shows on TV, and then to be a part of that audience is going to be a great trip. You and a guest, hotel, airfare, and that's all starting next week in Ashley's All Access.
All right. You guys heard it. You heard it first. So you're listening for Dan when we say Dan after the 9 o'clock hour.
They should have brought us a little sneak peek of this Oktoberfest beer. Can you bring some in on Monday?
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
I gotta learn how to
sweet.
No,
Man,
Eric.
How you women keep
Erica.
bras on? How do you guys keep bras on? If
Well, it straps on the back.
Freaking suspenders.
What is the keyword?
I don't know.
So Erica Peck. No, you don't have to be the first person to text the keyword in. It just goes in general, and then it's a randomly selected number.
We're talking about with the cash?
With the cash
word?
grab.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what we should have done? We should have done the K923 cash crab. So that way people
Shane.
have to reach into a big, like,
A bucket of
vat
crabs?
Of crabs.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
And whichever
Put like
one.
$100 bill down at the bottom, right?
Whichever crab chomps through the bone, they get $1,000.
You had a good idea.
So maybe it was just the first part that was good, though.
Yes.
I feel like that second, like whenever I go in with an idea, that second part is where it gets
that's
crappy.
right. Stay with the first part. Stay with the first part and then go around the room.
Okay. That's what you guys are for.
Hey, Samantha, that's cool.
I just need you in my life more.
Welcome.
Need you in my life.
You call. You call for Dan and Shay.
Right. That's why I need you in my life.
Hey, can I selfishly ask the people that are on Obie and Ashley Live something about Halloween costumes? I didn't even ask Ashley yet. You already know. But Halloween costumes for Olivia, my wife, and I.
Okay.
My wife wants us to dress up as Starbucks baristas, and then Olivia, our child, to be a Frappuccino. Is that stupid?
I think that's cute, right?
Is it cute?
Yeah.
Right? Because you're going to be holding her in your hand, right? It's not like she's walking on her own. Yeah,
You can hold her
that's
like
cute.
this.
Yeah.
By her neck.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Like she's
like this.
she's what is that, Trenta, you know? Would her head be the straw? Her head would probably be the straw.
Put a whipped cream thing on her head. Like
I
a
could do
nice
that.
White.
I don't know if they. I wanted to dress up as the Incredibles because we have a Mr. Incredible
You're
costume
down a few.
already.
You're down a few.
What do you mean?
You need more kids.
Hey, Darla.
Oh yeah, huh?
You need
That's
more
a good
kids.
point. That's where your kids come in. What are your kids? Can I borrow your kids?
You know what? I forgot what they were going to be. They all wanted to. Scooby-Doo characters.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
Presley wants to be Scooby. Zach wants to be Fred.
I can't believe they're agreeing to that.
Well, no, Kennedy's the only one who's out. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing
She's
no
like
family.
Getting
too
three
cool.
kids to dress up. How about Larry, Moe, and Curly? Which kid would be willing to shave their head? Huh?
You don't even know who
though.
that is. Which, by the way, that's a great topic. I mean, any of those shows that were done in black and white, like I bet you.
I Love Lucy.
I wish Chloe was
The
in
Honeymooners.
We have Chloe, who is one of our interns here, who's 20, right?
You should text her. No, she's like 21, 22.
23.
Yeah, so it's always fun to run stuff by her, like, hey,
right?
do you
20
remember?
She might be doing. I don't know.
Remember the Honeymooners? And she's like,
Probably
who?
not.
Who?
Do you even know?
The Honeymooners?
Pennycoat Junction? You know that? No? Oh, I love all those shows.
Okay,
from
Mary
back
Tyler
in the
Moore?
day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never seen it, but I know who she is.
Okay.
You'd be able to pick her out of a lineup?
Probably.
The Dick Van
Lucy,
Dyke
you
Show.
would, because
Yeah.
she's like iconic.
And they
Right,
still played
right.
that. Or they
Yeah.
still played it.
How
like,
about
Nick at
does
Night.
Betty Boop count? Because that's a black and white cartoon.
Boop, boop,
Yeah.
beep-doop, boop. Yeah, she was a little.
Oh yeah,
Was Betty Boop promiscuous?
yeah. She was like the original Jessica Rabbit.
No, but
when-
remember, Jessica Rabbit wasn't promiscuous. She was in love. She was in love with her rabbit.
right?
Really?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was unrequited.
That was the first film about bestiality.
Well, yeah, I guess, right?
Sorry.
Which is probably why Disney didn't want anything
It's funny
to do
when
with it.
Ashley's funny. I don't think we're ready for it. I think we're like, oh, she went there.
Oh no, I think you were being serious because it is probably one of the first ones, right?
I have no idea. I mean, if
It's
she
You're
was
not
in
into
love
that
with her
world,
bunny,
yeah. It's a different world, guys.
Damn, what was I was just about to jump on to look for something. I was just going to look for something.
Beer?
We were just
The
talking
black
about
and white
Oktoberfest?
TV
Yeah,
shows.
TV shows.
honeymooners.
Did we tell them the word yet so they got the
Yes,
insider
give
scoop?
them the word now. Give them the word.
The word is coast.
COAST. Text that into 70123 for
Right
a
now.
grand.
It's 8 o'clock.
And remember the 70123. Remember that because that's where you're going to text on Monday when we're giving away $5,000 each time. Hey, $1,000 is great, right? But
Heck yeah.
$5,000 is a lot better. Hey.
Hey, Melanie. Little
Speaking of the coast,
Rascals,
they're
that was
saying
a good
not
one.
to go over to the Gulf Coast this weekend because of that storm. If you
Little
had beach
Rascals
plans.
was good. Remember Lassie?
Man.
Remember Lassie? Oh,
Last
man.
was sad, right?
I wanted a collie. So, well, some episodes were sad, but it
no, what's
always
the other
ended.
one where the dog died?
Air Bud.
No.
Airbud
Homeward
15.
Bound, right? Homeward
No,
Bound
it
was
was,
sad. Milo and Otis.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You always joke around that with that. Like somebody that's getting fired from their job, they get Old Yeller.
Take him out back.
You take him out back, shoot him in the stomach, let him bleed out.
That was back when movies were raw.
Yep. It's a different thing nowadays.
All right, here we go. We're about to go live with our
Sleep.
keyword that you already know. Woo! Man, you know what I like about $1,000 is the fact that when you get it and it's absolutely free, like a gift, all of a sudden your options open as to what you could spend it on. You know, it's not like money that you earned, that blood, sweat, and tears.
All right.
Go ahead, give it to 'em.
Exactly. That keyword is COAST. COAST. Text it into 70123. You got until 8:15 to get that word in. COAST. COAST.
All right. Okay. Man, this I can't keep these on. Is this what you ladies do when you try to arouse us men?
You
And
don't
you're like,
have. Oh, you know what they should have? They should have the things here that you put them in. You know, like so there's sometimes little button things.
Yeah.
That's what those are for. Did you know that?
I need something back here. That's what I need. I need like a strap, like a strappy strap.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. We're gonna get ready for the second date update. That's sensitive information with our people who trust us with that. So we're gonna do that right now. In the meantime, remember that you got more money coming up at 12. But even before that, coming up at 8:55, you got tickets to Zach Brown Band. That's gonna be cool. And then 9 o'clock hour, tickets to Dan and Shay. And you're waiting for what word?
Dan.
Dan, how are you going to use it? Are
I
you
don't
going to
know.
use it like a name? Can it be? It's not anything else other than a name. Because like yesterday was Shay. There's Shea Butter.
Like, I went to go visit the Hoover Dan,
Yeah.
and I realized it wasn't called that.
Yes.
There you go. That's
Perfect.
Yeah.
that's how I'm going to use
Or,
it. in the 9 o'clock
or
hour.
that terrible group of people, the Ku Klux Dan.
Oh
Right?
my God. Seriously? Wow. Another
Wow,
level.
bro.
I mean,
And I'm in a
Another
German
level.
outfit. Wow, bro.
Oh my God.
just cut this now. Just cut this now. I'm sorry you guys had to see
I'm
this.
not going to cut it till you say goodbye.
I tell
No
ya.
camera.
Say
no
goodbye.
Camera,
Tell
please.
ya.
Say goodbye.
Hey, there's
Ashley.
a John. Side note, I just got an email as a reminder about John Langston at the barn tonight, so just wanted to throw that out there. That's pretty cool. Because
Yeah.
Garth literally just was on that stage.
Cool.
Yep.
And UCF tomorrow.
UCF
Yep.
tomorrow. John Michael Montgomery. Slater's gonna see if he can get a little wedding vow from him
Yeah.
since he's known for his wedding songs.
I hope so. Maybe he'll sing it for you, so that way during your wedding, instead of you having to do any of the work, you can just sit back, sip on a White Claw, and say,
A
"I
White
got a
Claw."
friend that's actually going to tell you how much I love you, Matt." And then John Michael Montgomery's like, "Matt,
Can you
you're
ask him
so
to perform?"
good. You got a butt made of steel. Matt, you're so good."
All right. Okay.
Make
Go
me
see Opie
really
tonight. Tap the
feel
Get rid of
keg too.
I'll see you
All
at
right.
4.
4 o'clock.
Oktoberfest beer.
And the honor flight tomorrow.
That
it's
ne-
all
that
on the
never
Opie
works
and
like it
Ashley
does.
page.
For like
No.
dancers. Like dancers always do it.
No.
And it's like,
All right.
Bye guys.
Goodbye.
Have a great
see ya.
weekend.
Have a